Welcome to a top 15 matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in this sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide with conference supremacy in play. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. It's a short completion of the big tight end. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. Heave the ball deep down that right side. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all...
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Rebels.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. They're going to run it. Runs through the defender. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Early in the season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field. Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Defensive ends are tough to slow down for offensive linemen. They have the size, they have the speed, they have the athletic ability, and here the awareness to come up with a sack. Good play.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. Past the 30. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's third and short with the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. It's an out route. The catch made.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Tight end makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Handoff here from the shotgun. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Makes a quick grab. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a fumble. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Hand off to the single back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Now it's second down here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, it's Davis. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The pass is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to scramble. And he slings it deep back to the left side.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To throw, it's Davis. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. He'll hand it off. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on fourth. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And they've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a third and goal.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll run here on third and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give...
It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Rebels will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. State offense comes back onto the field. They had the break to make some adjustments. Let's see if they can get something going here to start the third quarter. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First play of the second half was a handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. And it works. The first down to the 35. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry on. The shotgun running play call. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
That completion makes it second and short. Gonna run it. It's Smith. Buckeyes churn out another first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's going to pull it down and run. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
The Buckeyes are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to pass this time. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Ohio State, to put them on top now.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open, does it himself, able to use that speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The pocket breaking down. With the catch, it's Harper. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finally heaves it deep down the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Davis. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
They got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Huge play. Moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Bringing pressure. The defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
QB just ran out of options. He decides to take matters into his own hands and takes off on that scramble. I thought he might come close to getting it to the end zone. Comes up just a little bit short.
They'll keep the kicking team on the sideline, try to extend the lead here with a touchdown on fourth and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. So forget the field goal attempt. They'll try to pad the lead with a touchdown here on fourth and goal. Scanning the field. It's Davis. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Dickey. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
That's a crucial first down. They're no longer backed up against their own goal line. First out of the 13. Looks to the left for a quick throw, and it's a comeback route. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
That's reeled in. It's Dickey. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. And here's the handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. They're able to get him down.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Their last chance here. A fourth down completion to the running back. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Grinding away with a running game. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in this season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. And they're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground.
Buckeyes enter the final minute here, just trying to run the clock out. And now the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the handoff. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down.
Now, fourth down.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They'll kick it away here. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond?